So, hello. Now we are going to talk about telecommunication development and any trouble in telecommunication. So, the history of telecommunication began with the use of smoke signals and drums in Africa, the Americans, and parts of Asia. And in the 1790s, the first fixed semaphore systems emerged in Europe. However, it was not until the 1830s that electrical telecommunication systems started to appear. Now, telecommunication has really developed to such state. It really brings people far away become much closer. But how about the development of the telecommunication itself? Let's see about it. So we're talk about telecommunication network technology developments. First, we start with wired telecommunication technology. It starts with 1970. It's a TDM SPC. SPC is a stored program control, so an SPC telecommunication technology used for telephone exchanges controlled by computers programs stored in the memory of the switching system. SPC was the enabling technology of ESS or electronic switching systems developed in the Bell systems in the 1950s, I believe. And then we have digital switching at the 1970, and then at 1980 we have ISDN or Integrated Service for Digital Network. ISDN is a set of communication standards for simultaneous digital transmission of voice, video, data and other network services over the traditional circuits of the public switch telephone network. And then after that we have in 1990 we have INAN, and then at late 1990 we started to move to IP of soft switch. Soft switch is short for software switch. It's a central device in telecommunications network which connects telephone calls from one phone line to another across telecommunication network or the public internet entirely by means of software running on a general purpose computer system. Most landline calls are routed by purpose-built electronic hardware. However, soft switch using a general purpose servers and VoIP technology are becoming more popular. And the development of wireless telecommunication technology, we start with 2G. The world used GSM, Japan used PDC, US IDN, US IS 136, and TDMA or CDMA. Now we moved, and then after we moved to 2.5G, there's a GPRS Edge, and 3G, WCDMA, HSPA, EVDO, HSPA plus. It is between 3G and 4G, I believe. It's 3.5G, and then 4G we moved to the LTE and WiMAX. So that was the I believe the fastest technology in wireless that we have right now. So next, telecommunication service development. The increasingly diverse types of information and much bigger size combined with the development of mobility of telecommunication is one of the service development in telecommunication. So we can see at the picture before right here. Voice data and video. The size of data much bigger day to day, and combined with the mobility of the telecommunication itself. And device development, we have telephone and mobile phones. In a telephone network, the caller is connected to the person they want to talk to by a switch at various telephone exchanges. The switches form electrical connection between the two users, and the setting of these switches is determined electronically when the caller dials the number. There's a mobile phones too, which probably all people use right now. Radio and television, device development, and last is the internet. Is a worldwide network of computers and computer networks that communicate with each other using the internet protocol. So the device development is keep keep growing, and then now we have the internet, which probably the best telecommunication device media that we could use. And the network development, The telecommunication development include all the aspects of telecommunication, such as device technology, speed, protocol, and so on that keep being developed. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed telecommunication, and then this is speed. Okay, and so on that keep being developed to achieve a better telecommunication technology in the future. Next, we have problem in telecommunication. The first one is the distance between sender and receiver. Longer distance between sender and receiver could make longer delay and a huge packet loss and will decrease the quality of the information itself. The second one is a different platform, media, and protocol that are being used in each sender, receiver, and network. Receiver cannot understand the information, and vice versa, and so the platform, the media, and the protocol that they use needs standardization so they could speak to each other and they could understand each other language. The transmission media is our third problem. The quality of transmission media determines the quality of information received. Because as long as in the media it is certain that the information will experience attenuation, will reduce the quality of the information. For it is necessary to provide a transmission medium that has the smallest attenuation. The for one, the, the fourth is the amount of communication generated simultaneously. Total information transmitted from the generation of a number of communication could have been very much and exceeds the capacity of the special path. It is necessary for traffic management and the proper route selection so that the flow of information can be in control. And the limitation of available path. To be able to communicate well, the path is provide not only the physical media but also the logic path or channel frequency. Considering the frequency channels is expensive and limited, so we have the frequency channels is expensive and limited, so we can see at the left picture, which is look like a pipe. Bandwidth is like a width of pipe. Network devices are like pumps, valves, fitting, and taps, and the packets are like water. So bigger the pipe, you can move much more water, and the pumps, valves, fittings, and taps will control the flow of the water itself, where it goes, where it comes from, how much it will goes, and just like the telecommunication, the pipe is the bandwidth, network devices is the protocol, the controller, and the package is the water. And we could see the same explanation with the right picture. Okay, so that's it, the technology device development and problem in telecommunication. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.